Hi, welcome to this over-the-shoulder presentation. This is an idea that was originated by Terence Rees. He published some books where he used this over-the-shoulder style where you were meant to be looking over his shoulder and he would talk you through what he was thinking about when he was playing a hand. And I'm going to try that here. Unfortunately, you won't be looking over my shoulder. You've got to see my face here on the screen. Sorry about that. The hand that we're going to look at is the weekly instant tournament, free instant tournament. You can find it here when you log into BBO. In featured areas, there's instant tournaments, and you can go to the weekly free instant tournament. Ask, do you want to play? This one is the same tournament all week. I think it gets changed on a Friday. So you have the opportunity to actually play this for free before you watch this video. And I recommend you to do that so that you can see the hands, play the hands, and maybe you'll do better than me. But the idea here is not necessarily that the correct play doesn't always get you the best score. But that's what I'm going to try and show here, the thought processes that can go through in a hand. So if we look at the history here, right. So just to say that you always get the best hand, nobody will have more points than you. They can have the same number, but nobody can have more. So you can actually use that to your advantage. So here you can see that we've got 14 points. That means our partner can never have more than 14. So we know we're not going for a slam straight away. And so these are some extra deductions that are just available from this form of bridge. But you should still use them because you want to use everything. Partner's passed anyway. We got 14 points, but the robots, and part of what I'll be doing is explaining the robots bidding system. And the robot plays a strong no trump with 5 card majors, better minor, but plays 2 over 1 game forcing. So a response at the 2 level to an opening bid of 1 of a suit. So 2 of a new suit is forcing to game. You really need 13 points to do that. And that means that a 1 no trump response to 1 of a suit has to be much more wide-ranging, 6 to 12, and actually has to be forcing. So that's one of the weaknesses of 2 over 1, but it is much better for getting to slams and exploring the correct game. Anyway, I've got a simple 1 spade opening here, so we'll look at a 5 card major. And the robot, you'll see, it has used here something called jewelry, which is used to see if I've got a real opening bid, 3rd in hand. And you'll see I respond at the 2 level. 2 spades says I haven't got a full opener. I'm pretty weak, pretty minimum. 2 diamonds says it's an invite to game. I've got 13 to 14 total points and 5 spades. 2 hearts is invite to game with 4 hearts. You notice the 2 diamonds didn't actually promise any diamonds. 2 spades is not there, and 2 no trumps says that I got a partial stop in those, and so on. I think 2 no trumps is the best description of my hand, so that's what I'm going to do now. And 3 diamonds should be forcing to game. Does say he's got 3 plus spades as well. Queen in diamonds, forcing to 3 spades. Well, I'm not going to stop short of game. With the spade fit, I'm going to bid 4 spades. Right, and we get a spade lead, and we see we got, so here we appear to have a trump loser. We've got no diamond losers, you can see. We've got this, I'm going to take up. We may have 2 club losers. And we may have 2 heart losers, which is 5 losers, which is rather too many. We're going to need to try and get rid of some of those losers. I'm rather hoping the ace of spades won't appear on this first trick, because that will enable me to throw the opponents in with it. But we'll play low and see what happens. I thought it might. I'll play low from here. The ace of clubs appears. That's good. That means I've only got 1 club loser. But now I'm pretty much reduced to only 1 chance, which is that the ace of hearts is inside. They've already turned up with 2 aces and they passed to start with. So that does seem impossible. So I think I'm going 1 off here, whatever I do. Still, I started with 10 trumps. So they had 3 and 2 of them disappeared on the first trick. So I do need to draw 1 more trump. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I might as well just get through, get to 1 off as quickly as possible now. That's drawn that trump. I'm going to cash the queen of clubs. There's 1. If there were a singleton ace of hearts here, once again, I could make it, but I'm just going to, by eliminating clubs, diamonds, and then when they won the ace of hearts, they'd have to give me a rough and a discard. But that's not going to happen because that would mean that this hand had 8 hearts. And I kept quiet, just as unlikely as it having the ace of hearts and keeping quiet. We're going to go 1 off here, and we'll just do it. There we go. And cashes the queen of hearts. Yeah. It doesn't let me claim until I get the lead. So there I go, and I'll claim 1 off. Should still be worth only 21. That's what happened at other tables then. They stopped short of 4 spades. Well, I had enough. And you'll see 3 no trumps wouldn't have been much success either. Right. So on to board 2, Evan. So we got 13 points, 5 hearts and 4 spades. So we're going to open 1 heart here and see what partner can do. So this is 3 hearts is a limit raise, just as we're used to in Acol. Does promise 4 hearts, so we have a 9-card heart fit. 10 to 12 total points, opposite our 13. Should we bid game? I think if I were playing Imps teams game, I might bid 4 hearts. I think it's probably slightly against the odds to make it, but at teams you should bid 40% games. Vulnerable, but at pairs you want to be better than 50%, and I don't think I am. Although I'm going to might have a trump loser. At least a trumps to lose. I might have 2 diamonds and a spade, but apart from that, and what's partner got? There is 10 to 12 points. You can have some unfortunate queens and jacks. The hands fit together. The fact I don't have many points in hearts suggests maybe I should just give it a go. So if I were playing with Sharon and playing Acol, I would definitely be passing here. But this is a little bit better than we might have, so I'm going to bid 4 hearts here. I've got a feeling I might be 1 off, but we'll give it a go. So we're going to lose the ace of spades. We might lose a club. We might lose a heart. As I thought, it's likely that we've got these losers, but we might be able to get rid of our club loser this way. Right, we can do that. This wasn't a singleton spade. Of course it might be, in which case we're definitely going down. No. Right. We'll win that with a 9. Right. So we're going to play ace of hearts. So now I'm am I going to draw trumps yet? Yeah, I think I need to draw the queen of, I'll play another round of trumps. I've got to play the king of hearts. If they're 2-2, that's good, the queen will drop. If they don't, then I'll be able to throw one of the opponents in with the queen. They might have to make a lead that helps me. So I'm going to lead the king of hearts, 5, the queen, and the queen of hearts. So we don't have a heart loser now. Right, so now we're in a good chance to make this. We've needed a few things to go in our favour, but what we're going to do is we're going to move the jack of spades. You'll see that was the point I said that we could get one of our losers if the ace of spades appears, because now we can cash the queen of spades. We can throw a club away from dummy. And we can play the ace of clubs from our hand, queen of clubs from dummy, ruff the 10 of clubs, and now we can't lose more than 2 diamonds, and we might even only lose 1 if the ace is in this hand, but it's not, it's in that hand, and they do turn a diamond like they should, because anything else would enable us to get a ruff and a discard. There they are. So I made a slightly unsound game bid, but partner had to have their points somewhere. So I can now claim making, which might get us back some of the points last time. So we're getting closer to 50% now. Okay, here we are with good hand again, 5, 6, 11, 12, 16 points. We've got 16 points and a balanced hand. The robot plays a strong no trump, so we don't have to think any further. We just open 1 no trump, 15 to 17. And the robot didn't think any further, it just passed. Right, so how are we fixed here? Well, the heart lead doesn't do us any harm. It does look like the robot leads from short suits often. So there could be 4 hearts in the right hand in this, or 5 hearts in the east hand, or it may have led 4th highest this time. In which case, we may still be struggling to make the 4th round of hearts. We're going to make 2 hearts, and we might make a 3rd. We've got a spade and a diamond, which is 4 tricks, and we've got some chances of making some others. The spade situation looks reasonably a reasonable possibility. When you have ace jack 9, if you lead from dummy towards the ace jack 9 and the low card comes here, you put in the 9. If the 10 is in the east hand, this west will be forced to play an honor, and if the other honor is with the 10 in the east hand, you've got another finesse and you can get another trick. So that's a fairly standard method of playing that type of suit, and it often produces an extra trick. Well, I say often, 37.5% of the time. Right, so but we have to get to dummy to do that, and diamonds looks the best chance to get to dummy. So we'll play the 3 of hearts and see which card we get from here, the king. So we're missing the jack and the 10. There are still some chances here. Take the ace, and we could play the ace of diamonds and hope of dropping the singleton king or making the doubleton king pop up from here. But it loses control of diamonds. So we want to keep control, just stop them running lots of tricks in diamonds. So for the moment, we'll play a diamond towards dummy. We see we've got chances of, if the diamond split 3-3, our 13th diamond might win. If the king of diamonds in west hand, the queen will win. So we've got a couple of chances of extra tricks in diamond. So we'll start with them. The king comes up, and that's nice because we can test for the 3-3 break. We've now got 2 winners in diamonds, and maybe we'll have the 13th. Another hearts. This isn't going to do us any harm. 10 appears. Right. What do we think? Do we think that this hand's kept leading away from the jack? I don't think so. I think the jack's in this hand. I'm going to duck it because I think that whatever they lead is going to be advantageous to us. So I'm going to duck the heart. Here comes the 10 of spades, which actually, as I remember, I said if the 10 of spades was in that hand, we had some extra chances. Well, we know it is. So we'll put the jack in. It does make it less likely that they've got the king or the queen that might both be in the west hand now. But west has, this hand's now got to lead some, and they've led a heart, which will solve all our problems in the heart suit. Oh, yeah, there were 4 hearts to the jack here, but and oh no, it weren't. Why the robot took so long to play at Singleton, I don't know. Queen of hearts. So I've got 2 tricks so far. I know I've got the 9 of hearts for 3. The ace and queen of diamonds will be 4 and 5, and the ace of spades will be 6. And as I say, if one of the spade honours is in this hand, I've got some more chances. So if I play the 9 of hearts, I've got to throw something away from dummy. And I don't want, there are lots of possibilities here. That 13th spade might become one. If I throw a club away, I've got weakened my holding, which at the moment is pretty certain to make a trick if the opponents play clubs. So I'm not going to cash the 9 of hearts yet. I'm going to go over to the queen of diamonds and just see if the spade is going to work. The jack drops from there, which is not a great sign for the 13th diamond being good, but the robot, if East had jack 10, the robot always plays the jack from jack 10. So we'll try the 9 of spades. Now, as we thought, when the 10 was led, here comes the 6, so he probably has 4 spades. Does, but there the diamond goes. So now our 13th diamond is going to be good, although our 13th spade isn't, because they've thrown away one of their 2 remaining diamonds, and so they were probably splitting 3-3. Right, so now I'm making this contract. They haven't played clubs. I'm going to have to play clubs, but I'm going to cash my winners first. So I'm going to play the 9 of hearts. This hand throws a club. I'm going to keep my 7 of spades just as a bit of a threat against this robot's last spade. So another diamond comes. So the robot's done badly throwing those 2 diamonds away. It could have prevented me making the 13th diamond and making my contract. So now I'm going to cash the ace of diamonds. Club appears. Another diamond. Queen of clubs appears. This hand's probably now got the ace of clubs and the winning spade. So I'm just going to throw my spade away. And lead a club up. There's the ace of clubs. And there's the winning spade from that hand. So we scrape through with 1 no trump, which is worth more than an average. I thought it would, and it gets our score above average. All right. So here we go again. 9 and 7 is 16. So we're going to open 1 no trump with a 4-4-3-2, even though all our points are in the 2 suits. You can't be too precious about this. You've just open 1 no trump. Partners there, and they've got Stayman and transfers if they want to. So here we are. We've got a Stayman, 2 clubs. It's a Stayman bid. Here we've got this hand says that they've got good clubs, which is not a surprise. So we're hoping that partners got 4 spades because we don't really want to play no trumps, getting a club lead. So we'll show our 4-card spade suit. And partners got 4 spades. So it's good, and probably 10 points. Past that. So let's see. This should be about whether we can make 11 tricks or not. So here we are. Will they break badly? Clubs, we know there's a 1 loser there. We're likely to lose a spade trick. There's no point in leading the jack because it's covered with the queen. The 10 will be just as good. So really, we need to drop a doubleton queen if we're going to do it, but we'd like not to be able to draw a round of trumps. there can be little point in letting them win the club trick. We may want to exit with the club and force them to play another suit at some point in time. So we'll take our ace, we'll just throw the 9 away, because hiding the 2 may confuse East as to what exact holding West has. The robots are very bad at showing what they've got, so it probably won't make any difference. Now I'm going to play. I probably can't avoid a club loser. I mean, I'm going to play the 2 of spades and take the ace. The 10 appears, right, and the 8 appears, right. So there's the 7, 9, and queen missing from their hands. So if either of these 2 is a singleton, and I play the king of spades now, then when they get in with a heart or a club, the hand that's got the queen and another spade left will draw my trumps, and I may not be in a very good position then. So it's a bit dubious here. But if the queen were to fall and I could draw the 3rd round, then I could play all my diamonds and I might get rid of my club loser, which at pairs is important for an overtrick. So the question is, I risk going down possibly for if there's a bad distribution, if everything's wrong, and I play the king of spades. But if the queen of spades comes down from one of these 2 hands, then I'm in a good position to make the contract with an overtrick. So I'm going to play the king of spades at pairs. If I were playing teams, I would play a heart and settle for making 10 tricks. I'm going to try for 11 here, and I'm going to be in trouble. The ace of hearts was right. So hopefully I'm just going to lose the ace of hearts. Another heart comes. Well, I'm going to try the king. The danger is that they now make 2 trumps. They're going to make that they will make 2 trumps. Yes, I'm going to go down now. King of clubs comes, and they've still got it. Now I'm fine. We've got the ace, and I can claim, because I can either throw the 10 of diamonds on a winning heart or I can rough it in dummy. So the danger that I saw of a 4-1 split, meaning that I go down, came to pass in pursuit of an overtrick, which at pairs can be worthwhile. The 4-1 split was less likely than 3-2, and if it were 3-2 and the queen came down, I could be making an overtrick. So I'll claim the rest of the tricks now. And minus 100. Minus 100 still worth 53%. That surprises me. So making the contract would have been a very good score. Let's see. We can see. So just making 4 spades would have been worth 90 odd percent. So people going to off. That's amazing. So I should just have played safe, as I would have done at teams, and made the contract. Oh, that was a misjudgment on my part. Right, we now move up to the next hand. East on my right has opened a 15 to 17 high card points, and I've got 15 high card points. So therefore I know East has exactly 15 high card points. He can't have more than me, because I've been given the best hand. So what should I do? I'm vulnerable. They're not. I'm quite tempted to double, for which the system will expect me to have 16 points, but I know my points are sitting over him. And East can't have too many hearts, can't have more than 5 hearts to run. and the other suits are suitable for me. My alternative is I could bid 2 spades, which shows spades and a minor. But I think I'm going to double here, even though they're not vulnerable. I'm more likely to get 300 that way, better than any part score that we might bid our way, because if we've got 30 points between us, there's not much left for these two. So I'm going to double. And 2 diamonds is the transfer to hearts, but my partner has bid 2 hearts, which is an interesting one. 8 to 10 high card points, 9 to 12 total points, forcing to 3 no trumps. Right, so he says he's got enough points opposite me for game. East here is doubled, which is just, I think they can beat 2 hearts. I think, yeah, which they probably can. So I'm going to show, I'm not against 5 diamonds here, but am I going to bid 3 diamonds to start with? I think I am, and give my partner a chance to show his or her spades. So partner's bid spades now, which hopefully shows 4 of them. It does. So I was looking for the other playing 5 diamonds with 4 spades rather than 3 no trumps, because we know we've got a heart weakness. So I'm now going to bid 4 spades. All right. One of the reasons that I doubled with a point less than I might have is because I'm sitting over all these points here. So here we are. My partner's got 7 points and has the hearts there. But partner's got 7. I've got 15. That's 22. We know this hand's got exactly 15 as well, so that's 37. So this hand has 3 points. We don't know what they are. I'm missing the ace and queen of spades. So we hope it isn't the queen of spades. Maybe it's the king of hearts because they got 5 hearts. Not clear what we should do here. We've had the king of clubs lead. The queen of diamonds is probably there. But this hand probably rough the 3rd round of diamonds. It looks like we can't avoid 2 club losers and 1 spade loser, and then we need to not lose any other tricks. So we've got to make the diamonds all winners. So this hand shouldn't have 6 clubs. So let's just duck a trick and see if the robot does anything sensible. You have to remember that this is the closed hand and my hand down here is dummy. So we might get a heart switch if we were lucky. So let's play the 5 of clubs for now. There we go. So we'll take the ace of clubs. One other way this might gain is if this hand only has 2 clubs and the queen of spades, it might win and not be able to cash the 3rd club, and I might be able to get rid of the 3rd club on either a diamond winner or either a diamond winner from my hand or a heart winner in dummy. But now I need to play, I'm in my hand, and I need to play spades from dummy. So I'm going to cross. Oh, well, that's very nice of the robot. This hand can have a singleton diamond to open 1 no trump. This hand showed 5, a singleton hearts to open 1 no trump. This hand showed 5 hearts. So I can play the queen of hearts and get rid of my club loser. That's only 1 club loser. So now from dummy, I can play the 9 of spades. Ace goes up. The fact the king of hearts is turned here means we know the queen of spades is in this hand. Right. So I've got to rough in my hand. With that, of course, the worry now is that this hand has 4 spades, which they could well have for their 1 no trump. am I going to risk allowing them to have the queen of spades? And they also have the queen. They have the queen of diamonds and they have the queen of spades. If I could get to dummy easily, I could take one of those finesses, but I can't get to dummy at all easily. So one alternative is to play ace king of diamonds and then ruff a diamond and dummy. And the other alternative is to play the king of spades, hoping that they're 3-2 and that there's just the queen left there. Now I can play ace king of diamonds, ruff a diamond and dummy, ruff a heart in my hand, ruff a diamond and dummy possibly, or play a winning diamond to force while I throw a heart away. And the question is, which one's going to be better if they split 4-1? If East has 4 spades, I play the king of spades, they're going to be likely to get 2 spade tricks and beat me. So, whereas if I cash the ace king of diamonds, let's see, am I likely to? This hand had 5 hearts, we had 4, no, we had 5, so he had 3 hearts probably. So he had 3 hearts. If he has 4 spades and or if I have clubs, then that looks like only 2 diamonds, and he has the queen of diamonds. So I think that he's got 2 or 3 diamonds. I'm going to play the diamond line because I think I can make it even if the spades are 4-1. Right, so the queen of diamonds hasn't fallen, so we know there's a diamond. There's another diamond in that hand. Right, so we'll take the 4 of diamonds and we expect the queen to fall from there. So now we're in a good position. We're going to play the 6 of spades. Queen appears, so it looks like it's doubleton. Of course, we're now in a slightly bad position because we have to play the, looks as though the last spade is in the robot hand, in the west hand, but we can play winning diamonds now. Sadly, we can't draw this last trump because we'd end up in dummy. No, it was there. So, and now we are going to make our contract. We could have led the jack of spades originally, and perhaps that was better, then they wouldn't be blocked in that way. But there we go, we managed to make 4 spades, which was worth 85%, but there was a lot of working out to do there and a lot of alternative lines. So that was a good hand to work things out. So now we've got a 12-point hand, and nobody else has got more than 12 points. So everything's very evenly distributed. So East has passed. We've only got minor suits here. And a lot of stuff missing in the major suits. I think that here, playing this best hand, we can safely pass. And if partner can open the bidding, then we probably can play him 1-no trump. So we'll pass, and it's passed out. So you'll see the opponents had a big spade fit. Pass was only worth 28%. So what happened at other tables? So our diamond fit outbid their spade fit. They went 1 off in 3 spades, and we can make 4 diamonds or 5 diamonds even sometimes. So that was once again a bad choice. But one of the things that's unique to this best hand type of play, the calculation that you can make. So we now come here, and we've got a very flat 14 count. We've got a 10 and a couple of 9s that might help it up a bit. I believe that when you're playing with the robot, you should open Balanced 14 points, one no trump. The robot is much better at bidding after a no trump opening than it is after a suit opening. So here I'm going to open one no trump and see what happens. Two clubs, Stayman from the robot. Right, and I'm going to bid two spades. And the robot bids four spades. So we're going to see, have we got enough between the two hands to make game? This may be another interesting hand. Oh, the robot's led the king of hearts. That seems a slightly foolish lead. Surely it isn't from king jack. So the jack's in the east hand. Once we've drawn trumps, we can cash it through spades. We can ruff a club in dummy, so we won't have that. We seem to only have one diamond loser. So this looks like quite a good contract. So we'll play the ace of hearts. Let's play the 7 and block. Really no intention of finessing in spades. I'm going to play the ace and king of spades and then start playing some of my winners and let the opponents ruff if the queen of spades is still out. There is a slight danger if the spades are 4-0, that I could then go down and I'd be better playing a low spade to the ace king and then keeping lots of high spades. But I'm going to try and tempt the robot into playing the queen if he has it in the east hand by leading the jack. There is a 4-0 break. Right, so I'm going to give them the queen of spades now. All right, 2 of diamonds comes, so I'm going to play low from both hands. It goes up, right. No diamond loses, so now the problem is that this heart's coming back and it's going to get roughed probably. I'm going to play the 10. Yeah, king is a singleton, but that's no problem really. I'm going to win the king of diamonds now. And this hand now only has 2 trumps, which I can draw with the ace and king. And now I can claim. So that was worth 78%. Okay, last hand now. 5-5 in hearts and clubs. 13 points. Where are all the spades, you ask? I ask anyway. But this is too good a hand to pass out. Even if even though they do have the boss suit, hopefully we've got more points. So I'm going to open this 1 heart. There they are. They do have spades. This one's doubled, showing 4 clubs and 4 diamonds. 2 hearts is a good raise in spades. So how many points did my partner say? 11, less than 11, obviously, because they are a passed hand. Right, so we got to bid some clubs here. I don't know if 3 clubs is 2 hearts forcing. Well, yes, obviously it's forcing, but not to 3 spades. So I'm going to see if I can win the contract in 3 clubs here. Oh, I go to 3 spades. I probably can't beat that. I might be worried about beating 4 spades as well. But I'm prepared to go to 5 clubs here if need be. I don't think 5 clubs will make. I'm not certain that it might, and 4 spades might. But I think 4 clubs will make. Look at this, I don't have many losers in the pointed suits in spades and diamonds. So I'm going to bid 4 clubs and see if that wins the contract. Yeah. So I've got to take 10 tricks. Well, I've made sure I'm not going to lose to the queen of clubs. We'll play the 3 from dummy, I think. Yeah. And queen appears. So I'm going to win the king. Right. I just need to keep my entries fluid so I can go from hand to hand fairly easily. So I'm going to lead the 10 of clubs. Although that's a winner, I actually want to get to dummy to play hearts. I'm going up with the ace. I've done that just now. I've got 2 entries to dummy in clubs if I need to, and 2 entries to my hand, depending on what order I play them. So just, that was purely, I don't think it's going to matter, but that's just good practice, just to keep the entries flexible. 6 of hearts appears from here, is interesting. I'm going to lead the Jack of hearts and run it. King loses. Ace of spades appears from there. That's good news. They've cashed their ace of spades. Now they can lead a diamond and make their ace of diamonds. But that's it. 3 of diamonds. My ace and queen of clubs are good. Obviously, I could ruff them. The king of spades is good. I've got more than enough winners. So as I thought, 4 clubs is making, 5 clubs isn't. And what can they make? Would they make in spades? Just look at this last hand. They've got to lose a diamond. They've got to lose a spade. They've got to lose a heart. And they've got to lose a club. So they would make 3 spades, but they wouldn't make 4 spades. So we ended up 5th with 59%. Clearly, we could have done much better by not passing out board 6 and by not bidding 4 spades on board 1. So you may have done better than me. But anyway, I hope you found that interesting and useful, and let me know if it is worth repeating. Thanks for watching.